Hi, I'm Ali from Psychically.net. I'm going to be doing Pisces, reading for Pisces people for Monday the 20th of April through to Sunday the 26th of April. So this is for myself as well because I'm a Pisces. So a typical Pisces character is scatty. Yes, I am. They can be changeable with their emotions. Yes, I can. You can put a face on, just what I mean. It's like, no, I'm fine. Everything's okay. Chaos can be going on in their lives, but they still kind of remain, you know, neutral. Okay, with that. They can be bubbly. Think about the fish. They can be bubbly. They can be changeable, and they swim in different directions, so they can be very adamant about, you know, this is what I'm doing, and no one's going to change my mind, and it's like, all right then. they can kind of just go with the flow, hence fish. Okay, they usually don't want to swim against the tide if it's going to upset others. Okay, that's a typical Pisces character, but they can be very scatty, forgetful, okay, and in a little bit dreamy and a bit mad. I'm doing this because we are a little bit mad, and it's okay because I like being there. So this card came out. It looks like a very violent card, but if you imagine, swords are thoughts. So imagine they're double-sided, okay? So they can sometimes hurt you, okay? Thoughts, other people's opinions, people's thoughts, that sort of thing. And no matter how much we kind of say, no, I'm not bothered about what other big people think, we sometimes are. You know, it's just common nature, isn't it? So, yeah, so Ten of Swords is about speaking out, having your say, saying what it is that you feel is right, okay? That's just the card that came out. So let's have a look and see what's going on in your life, Pisces people. Right, okay, so this is we're going to do the beginning, the middle and end of the week, okay? Right. So this is what's coming up over the next few days, isn't it? Between now and the next few days. Okay, so it's like I'm visualizing a road, okay, that you've decided you're going to take. I'm taking this road in my life, okay, and I'm adamant that I'm going to stay on that road. But remember what I said about Pisces characters. It's like if other people sometimes don't want you to do that, or they want you to do this, you can sometimes be persuaded, does that make sense, to kind of steer away and maybe do what other people want. So we have to be very careful not to be too kind of go with the flow. Does that make sense? We sometimes have to stay true to what it is that we want to do. I do feel as if there's something that's getting you down, okay, Pisces. It's emotional. I feel that it's linked around your spirituality. It can be that you're looking at people who are not being spiritual, or there's some sort of announcement. I keep saying this. There's some sort of announcement that is going to make you sad, okay? Because I feel I'm sensing that you're going to be feeling other people's pain, like empathy. I've got empathy for these people or this situation. What can I do to help? You know? And that can be sometimes quite draining. Does that make sense? So Pisces people, you do need to kind of shield up a little bit and protect yourself. Put yourself in the middle of a crystal ball, you know, and just feel that you are protected and safe. Okay. On a financial level, let's have a look what's going on financially for you. The beginning, well, just this week. Let's have a look. Okay, so financially things, look, we've done it again. This keeps coming up, I'm afraid. Okay, the Judgment card. All right. So you saw me shuffle the cards. Nearly every birth sign have had in between, well, this week has had the Judgment card. You see my cat? This is my lovely cat. Oh, I can't really see her. This is him. This is my Gizzy. I've got 2 boys, and they're brothers, and I couldn't think of individual names, so I've called them Gizzy and Mo. Gizmo. Stupid, really. Told you I'm a bit mad. Anyway, back to this. Back to the reality. Yeah, so a lot of the signs have had this, okay, and it's to do with judgment. So it's to do with breaking free of restrictions, or something to do with restrictions. And I felt it was coming up with the Emperor card, the Hierophant, what was the other one? Chariot. It was coming up with those. We've got the Chariot in the other cards, okay. So beware of an announcement that will be potentially very life-changing, okay, and things will not basically go back to normal, or potentially could not go back to normal, because I feel that these big announcements is going to be kind of very I've said it in all of them, a jaw-dropping kind of experience, okay. That is what I'm seeing, okay. And I feel as if it's not necessarily you, Pisces. I feel as if it's out there. Does that make sense? An announcement to everybody. So there, I've told you what I think. So this is the emotions, the beginning of this week, Monday the 20th of April 2020. Okay, I have said all along though, if you come across this video and it is past those dates, then this will still mean something to you. It really will. It might not be the announcement that I just said, because obviously that is definitely to do with the now, but the rest of the reading will, okay, in some way. Okay, so they're telling me about a financial gesture or some sort of gift, romantic or otherwise, is going to be coming directly to you. I do feel that you have to, there's a key involved around you, and going ahead with a plan and unlocking you from a situation that you're tied into, and a feeling of freedom. It's kind of a nice feeling emotionally. So it's like the shackles are being lifted at this particular time, the beginning of this week. Okay, sorry, they keep talking to me at the same time I'm trying to finish the sentence. So my guides, they're lovely, but you know, bless them. My dad is in the spirit world, and he is one of my guides. So he makes me laugh when I'm trying to do something. He'll be making me laugh, and I'm trying to be serious about giving across. I think he does it deliberately, just to see if I can cope. Message just come through from on my phone that I had to answer ASAP. Life goes on, doesn't it? Okay, so we're talking about now the middle of this week. Okay, so so there yeah, I'm also seeing links with abroad, overseas, wherever that is to you, okay. So, and I see that there will be some talk about travel arrangements, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, plans, written down plans, you know, a feeling of excitement, but then I feel an element of either rejection or an element of not getting what you want, or a feeling of disappointment in some way. So I don't know what that means. So if you have bought tickets or anything, then I would, if you're thinking about getting tickets to anything, as in flying or travel arrangements, that sort of thing, I would hold off. I don't know why. Something's just saying to me there's going to be a little bit of a delay there. Even if they say yes, you're fine, I am seeing it going back. Does that make sense? Or it's not as easy as it seemed. Okay, that's what I see. Okay, to do with your finances. Oh, you've got lovely cards. Okay, so Pisces people, that's myself included, we have the World card, which is things turning out better than you thought, and the Chariot, which is to do with travel. So maybe there's a temporary hold. So maybe I'm talking about, you know, there's a chance of disappointment, which then changes to it all being fine again because of this. Okay, so these two cards might be a game changer from what I picked up on. Okay. To do with your emotions, the middle of this week, we've got the love card. Okay, so for people out there who are in love, this will be a feeling of happiness, excitement to do with, you know, being in love, but it can be linked to loving yourself as well. If you are a single person, then this is a happiness card. It's all to do with kind of, you know, maybe if you want to meet somebody, you're sending those signals out there, and the universe is just responding. Does that make sense? With the card that says, yeah, we've got the message. Okay, make sure that you know exactly what you want. Don't keep looking at what you don't want. Okay, don't say, oh, my ex was this and my ex was that. It's like, don't talk about your ex. You're going to get another one. Okay, exactly like that. So only think about the knight in shining armor that you want to come into your life if you are single, Pisces people. Okay, and there will be, look, what did I say about a signal going out to the universe? I didn't even see this card, I promise you, it was underneath the other one. Look at that. Okay, so look, this signal is going out to the universal energy. Okay, so plant the seeds that you want. Okay, and ignore the things that you don't want. Don't concentrate, don't talk about them. So that's the middle of the next week. So this is, I keep saying the month, because this is how I do my my future readings. I do what's around you now. So we kind of, you know, because I have to be accurate on the now, otherwise I can't guarantee that I'm going to be accurate on the future, can I? So I need to know I've got the link, and then I do the step-by-step future prediction for the beginning, the middle, and the end of each month, and I usually do it in depth. Okay, reading. So I keep having to stop myself saying month because that's kind of my usual what I talk about. It's the week. Okay, there's going to be talk about self-employment, a job that will be in addition to what you're already doing. I feel that there is there's definitely a bit of anger and frustration going on. Somebody's either shouting or somebody's saying things that they don't want other people to do. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to turn some more cards over if that's okay. Okay, the Hangman and Justice. Okay, so that gives me an idea now. Does that make sense? Where this anger's coming from, where the frustration's coming from, that sort of thing. Okay, so there's going. I've already said this, and I've said this with all of the birth signs. I feel as if there's going to be an announcement that's going to be quite shocking. Okay, coming out, and I feel that's from either a government side of things or somebody who is in an authoritative position. Now, the Hangman indicates that life is upside down. Okay, everything is upside down and waiting. We've then got the Justice card, which is about legalities, official stuff, paperwork, signatures, that sort. And there's also a feeling of anger around this, and frustration, and words being exchanged. And it's about kind of being as independent, or feeling as if you want to be independent. So yeah, there's definitely something big happening. Okay, so if Pisces people, you are self-employed, then look at what is going on. Okay, at this time, look at it. The Hangman, you know, is saying that everything will be on hold or wait. Okay, so it's like, can your business wait any longer? There might be a slip up as to the fact that they want this to stay the same as it is now for longer, when you're just half expecting it to go back to normal very soon. So yeah, there's something something around that. So try to keep calm. I know it's difficult. You know, there has to be a plan B. Whatever your plan A is, if your plan A is on hold, then create a plan B. What else can you do? What else are you good at? Use the time to study. Use the time to advertise your business for when it does pick up. Okay, because people are a captive audience at the moment. They're sitting at home, they're bored, they're thinking of all the things what they want to do when this is all lifted, when things go back to normal. You know, be in their mind for when they do go back to normal. So it's sometimes we have to kind of take opportunities. And if you've got something that you know that people are going to benefit from, you know, your business, then there's nothing wrong in that. There's nothing wrong in putting, becoming that household name, giving things away for free. Why not? At the end of the day, it makes you feel good. I love doing this. On a Tuesday night, on a Wednesday night, at the moment, during this lockdown, I'm doing free tarot lesson, okay, on a Tuesday. After that, I then go over to Instagram and do some free readings. And on a Wednesday, I do psychic development. Last week we did psychometry with photographs, and people sent in photographs for their past loved ones, and everybody, people who've never done anything like that before, had a go and said, well, I'm feeling this or I'm feeling that, and it was like, yes, that's correct. They were like that, and that is how it was. So we kept it light. There was no kind of, you know how they passed away and that sort of thing. It was just keeping light most of the time. Sometimes it's there, but yeah. So it makes my heart sing. That's how I describe it. Makes my heart sing. So maybe you've got to find something that makes your heart sing while you're waiting for other things to happen. That's what I would suggest, because with this, does that make sense? Because this is bad energy, what's going on here at the end. I mean, I don't know what it is. It might be that you've every right to feel justified to have a bit of a rant, but once you have a rant, then lift your vibration back up again, please. Does that make sense? Because you're going to stub your toe, you're going to drop a carton of milk all over the place, there'll be stupid things that will happen because the energy is like, oh, okay. Things will start to happen. Did you like my depiction of anyway, ancestral problem? Make sure that you don't dump down previous crap onto new relationships or onto people around you that yeah, it's like it's not their fault that you had a bad time in the past. So by all means speak about it and get it off your chest, but is it actually their fault, and should they be made to feel bad? Does that make sense? So just be careful how you treat others, Pisces. Maybe spend some time dealing with your stuff. Yeah, it just feels as if there's time to reflect at the end of the week, and you're going to have to reevaluate what it is that you're feeling. Okay, it's going to be very much that emotions rising to the surface. Okay, so that's Pisces. I will see you guys next week.